Yellow. Just look at this. This is Deontay Wilder in the 7th round versus Luis Ortiz in their first fight. Luis Ortiz was clearly sharper with his hands. For everyone watching, his understanding of boxing fundamentals were clearly higher. Here, though, you gain a glint of insight into what makes Deontay Wilder so very special. His punching technique is unorthodox, emphasizing power, but truly, it would not be possible if he did not possess this kind of heart. Why? Deontay Wilder. I have such tremendous power. I'm always breaking my own hand or arm, tearing my bicep, but that's nothing. Other than that, it's just amazing to be where I am at my age, to be at the top and compete like this. I'm just a different kind of human being when it comes to certain things. That's what makes me so unique to others. What makes Deontay Wilder special is not necessarily his punching power, it's his heart, his will, his mentality towards the game, which is clearly demonstrated here. After all, the man bears a heavy load when executing his unorthodox technique. Not only is it more likely to get countered, not only is it harder to land, but even then, every time he throws a punch, it hurts. The energy expenditure, the damage he does to his own body, even if the punch does not connect, there's a real heavy cost to doing what Wilder does. By no means was he gifted an easy route, and by no means is he resting on the laurels of his talent. It's as if through heart, vision for his daughter, his people, Deontay Wilder, he's willing to break his own body in order to secure that victory. That's why Deontay Wilder is never out. No matter how damaged or how tired, even in the late rounds, he still has that capacity for devastation. Thus, with one mistake here, that's all Deontay Wilder needs to finish a bout. Just look at his resume. A corner stoppage, TKO, KO. It's the song of his Wikipedia page. His only decision when being his first bout with Bermane Stiverne. The rematch, Deontay Wilder looking as if he was a being from another dimension, redeeming his unanimous decision with another finish. His bout with Fury, many still arguing that the count was far too long. Deontay Wilder is a special kind of athlete for sure. His story is the one we've constantly seen throughout his career. It doesn't matter if you have better boxing skills. The moment you stop playing your game perfectly is the moment Deontay Wilder wins. Even Tyson Fury has stated he got dropped the way he did because he was looking for the finish himself. When you invest more power, even if you use clinical form, your movements have more load up, your expression changes, which gives you a more readable intent. With that said, with this framework set, what caused Luis Ortiz to lose a bout he was dominating? Thank you for joining me as we take a closer glance. This bout was a very similar story to their first encounter, with Luis Ortiz doing even better throughout the course of the fight. Deontay Wilder, he was measured, patient. You could feel the real respect he had for Ortiz. Even then, he was getting countered over his jab. He was getting clipped with the right hook, Pacquiao style. He was eating straight shots over and over. Overall, even with a reach and height advantage, it did not matter. Southpaw versus orthodox, Luis Ortiz had a better feel for the fight philosophy. So then, what allowed Deontay Wilder to finally secure his victory? This is a game of milliseconds. Luis, by staying so methodical, mitigated Wilder's ability to find that big punch. But look here. After landing another big punch, notably, Luis Ortiz saw a break in Deontay Wilder's composure. He started chasing for the finish. He got hungry for it. His confidence was so high, winning round after round. Look at Luis's intent as he puckers his lips. Deontay Wilder has stated in previous interviews that he can smell fear. Fear and anger are the same hormone. The fight or flight response induced by our amygdalas, the difference being our perception to the situation, thus in turn, the overall reaction. That one moment where Luis felt he could finish the fight, his intent to finish Deontay Wilder, it was seeping from him. Probing with the jab, it may have appeared that Wilder was just trying to maintain distance, but he was also reading the hand position Ortiz was using to guard. Ortiz would alternate the guard across the face when he predicted a straight from Wilder, but here, notice how stepping in, Ortiz slips with his hand position, protecting temple. Just look at Wilder's eyes. Not at all is he a creature cornered. It doesn't matter how much you hurt Deontay Wilder. Here, in this moment, you see his true nature. Wilder, an apex beast, ready to feast. This image here, I noted this from something Joe Rogan once wrote. A wolf's eyes clearly emanate his or her intent. You know instantly that this beast exists to take the life of another creature's. It's not good or evil. It just is, in accordance to its status in nature's hierarchy. That's what we see here. Wilder, his gaze widens, seeing Luis Ortiz possessing a clear intent to finish him. There is no fear in Deontay Wilder's eyes. There is no anger. Like a wolf at the top, it just is in accordance to its nature. He knows Ortiz's next move alongside the hand position, breaking rhythm by planting his feet. His hands are down to his side with only a slight load up. Deontay Wilder catches Luis Ortiz on the half beat stepping in. That one moment was all he needed. That one moment where Ortiz did not respect him looking for the finish himself. Tragic for Ortiz, for he himself stated that he needed to play his game near perfect to beat Wilder. Who knows how the bout would have panned out if he just stuck to touching Deontay Wilder up with his boxing skills. Unfortunately for him though, with a touch of the off switch, boom, the lights had no choice but to go out. If you'd like more from me, please subscribe and hit the notifications. Thank you if you did. It truly does mean a lot to me. Thank you. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. It's good karma, and until next time, peace.